All right, what's going on, people? We back yet again with another video. Now, today, folks, we're going to be talking about this Call of Duty Black Ops 6 first week beta, first impressions and whatnot. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm finna put so much time into this game, it's going to be actually ridiculous. Now, hear me out here, folks. Considering that Call of Duty is all about movement all of a sudden rather than gun-on-gun gameplay, this game right here has been a breath of fresh air. In just the week one, I could already see myself playing this and getting plenty of funny moments and content and whatnot. I played this for 20 hours. Within like the first day of it launching, I already put in like a 10-hour playthrough day one to day two, put another 10 hours. I hit the max level, damn near maxed out 2 weapons. Actually, I think I did max out the XM4 and the Jackal. So I'm pretty sure I could talk a little bit about everything that this game has to offer thus far. And I'm dropping this before weekend 2 because apparently gonna drop some tuning, so I might as well give y'all my impressions before they drop some more shit, because they did drop a lot. Let's get on into it. Now, upon playing this game, first things first, let's go ahead and talk about this omnidirectional movement stuff. This isn't actually this is actually a breath of fresh air, because I really didn't understand how they're going to implement omnidirectional movement or how it was going to work until I actually felt it for myself. And I gotta say, this is about to go in the right direction. I can honestly predict that probably the next Call of Duty that will be released will probably be a futuristic COD featuring this type of movement mechanics, because the ability to jump left, right, diagonal left, backwards, the whole thing, sprint forward, sprint backwards, sprint side to side, all this is made for some great and funny clips. Not to mention, they're implementing this body shield mechanic where you could actually have proximity chat with whomever you just, captured essentially. Is making for some of the funniest moments. Here's a couple right here.
You gonna do whatever daddy tells you because you're a good boy, right?
Hey, yo, give me that pussy. Give me that pussy, baby. Yes, sir.
Now, upon the first week of this beta or whatever, it came out with 11 guns, 2 pistols, and a launcher included, so about 8 actual weapons. You got 6 kill streaks, I cannot speak. It came with 6 kill streaks, Scout Plus being a new one. Now, Scout Plus was a kill streak where it was kind of like your own personal SATCOM from Ghost, if you know, you know, where you basically call it, and then wherever you go, it kind of has like a little pulse or whatever. It's kind of self-explanatory. They featured that, the UAV, the counter UAV, a mortar strike, and like an Overwatch helo or whatever. Now, Overwatch helo wasn't killing shit for me the first day. By day 2, they started catching bodies. The Hellstorm has been revamped and upgraded a little bit, because now whenever you press the R2 button, it fires off rockets to those in close proximity, and of course the actual final missile itself. I got like a, what was it, a pentakill? What, 5? Yeah, because quad 5. So I got like a pentakill doing that using that damn thing. Again, I've enjoyed this game thus far. 4 streaks are back, so playing the objective does help you get your meter faster, which I do like, because I play the objective. I've never been one to get a bunch of kill streaks to go crazy. Hell, I've never gotten a single nuke a day in my life. And before y'all say some, shut your ass up. All right, the reason why I hate quickscoping to this day is because I got 360 YY no scoped on a nuke. I needed 25 kills. I was on 24. Bro shot me smooth in my grill, and I will never taste a nuke. So I hate y'all. Just know that. Anyways, as for the maps, they dropped 4 maps the very first day, then they dropped about another 3 afterwards. I actually didn't play the last 2. They dropped that one map that had the restaurant with a little strip mall in the middle. And then they dropped one that was like an underground bunker type deal. So far, every map has been very small and close proximity. It's not these big, gigantic maps that they featured in like Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2. Hell, even, what was that, Cold War? I think it was Cold War even had some big maps. They really did stay true to like the whole small and medium maps. And this is just the beta. But at the moment, they've dropped about 6 maps. And I think they're dropping, no, they dropped 5 maps. I think they're about to drop another 1 map and or 2 maps, one of those before the second week or whatever. I like most of these maps. There's one map I absolutely hate, and that's the satellite one in the middle. It's called Scud. I hate it. Everybody goes to that little satellite and just snipes away. People just camp on that specific spot right there. Like, it's so funny to me because when you actually play the map and you get a lobby full of people who are actually running and moving around, the map is then actually fun because there's so many nooks, crannies, tunnels, and pathways to get through and or under and around to flank your opponents and so on and so forth. Plus, you kind of get a good wherewithal of like where spawns are, so you can kind of navigate that way. And we're going to talk about spawns in a little bit. But I've actually enjoyed playing that map when I had the right lobby. Now they have another map called Skyline, and that is probably the best map in this beta because Skyline is bright, fluorescent. You could actually see people when they're moving around because you're playing this game and it's set, what, like during the not the Cold War, but back in the day or whatever. The color scheme is very gray, brown, green, dungy colors, so it's very kind of ashy for a lack of better words, and it kind of plays a little. Not gonna say it plays. It's kind of weird that we're going back playing these ashy maps when the bright maps were nice and it was refreshing on the eyes a little bit. Because I will say you do have to turn your brightness up and or mess with your settings a little bit to make colors pop. But Skyline makes it easier because you can see where everybody's at. You can see the enemy and so on and so forth. Unlike Scud, you can't really see it because, like I said, it's dark and grungy. Another map was like called like Overpour, like dark something. It's like a train map. That map is very, 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 very green and brown and dungy colored. I'm not a fan of it, but it does play very well depending on the game modes. Now, the best game modes that I personally like playing is Hardpoint because it forces people to move. Domination, it depends on Scud, is awful, but on those other two maps is great. And the new game mode, the Protect the President one, I forgot what that was called. It's called like High Value Target or something like that. That game mode is actually a lot of fun too because you basically have to stay alive if you're the president, and if you're not the president, you have to kill their president and then take out their their Secret Service essentially. Probably one of my favorite game modes, only because it's so much fun. And if you are the president, you get 3 plates of armor, similar to like how it is on Warzone. People do camp clearly, but you're trying to keep somebody alive. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, think of dodgeball from what's that game mode? Gears. Think of it like that. Very fun though. So the maps are very small, and I do enjoy that. They play very well depending on the game mode. I mean, TDM still plays. It plays a lot better than it has in the previous couple iterations. Because lately, TDM's just been fucking awful. But now it's actually been playing pretty damn good, and it's actually refreshing, and you know, it's good. We're in a good space right now. Now, if we're talking about spawns, however, oh Lord Jesus! Now, apparently, before this next patch drops, we're supposed to be touching the spawns. I will drop an updated video on you know, week 2 or beta 2, whatever the hell. I will be definitely dropping an updated version of this. The spawns, dog. Oh my God, they're awful. You will. Like, I'm not even being facetious or being sarcastic. You will spawn directly next to people. Or my personal favorite is you'll kill somebody and they'll spawn right behind you. Hell, and it's not like it's you know, impossible for you to get the same back. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the spawns, you will kill somebody, they'll spawn behind you, they will kill you, and you'll spawn behind them. So they really need to tweak the spawns because stuff like that is actually incredibly friggin' annoying. Because that happens way too often. I'm so serious. And like I said, in some of the maps, you're able to predict the spawns where people are going to spawn at because you tend to spawn in the same areas. But on that one map where I was talking about the train cars, the very dark brown and green one, that one, there's a specific spawn location where you spawn in the very back of the map where it's too easy for you to get spawn camped. As long as they just don't break it and sit in literally 2 areas, you can't move at all. They need to do something about that. Spawn flips don't happen the way that they should, which means like it should be some type of detection, like where if, oh, you guys are being spawn camped, let's go ahead and flip this or spawn you in a different area so you're not getting, you know, one tapped as soon as you walk out spawn. They just need to do something about that because the spawns in this game need some work. Omnidirectional movement, amazing. Gameplay wise, amazing. But even omnidirectional movement is not going to save you from this spawn camp that's happened. Hell, even I was able to spawn camp people. And again, I'm not the best at this game. I've just played it for a very, very long time. So, you know how that goes. Now, new combat, especially with the perks and whatnot. So, they gave us 14 perks, right? And most of them are familiar. You know, Stalker. You got your Stalker. You got your double time. You got your hard lines. You got your stuff like that, right? But they introduced a thing called combat specialty with perks. So like there's 3 perks, obviously perk 1, perk 2, perk 3, different tiers. If you match all the perks, so if you match all perk 1 perks, then you get what is called a specialty, perk specialty or whatever. So you essentially get like a bonus for having 3 of the same perk class. Like Enforcer, killing enemies, you get a buff in movement speed and health. Your health regen after killing somebody. If you have all perk 2s, for instance, you get Recon, which you can see enemies after you respawn, and access the 6th Sense perk from Modern Warfare 2. That needs to be nerfed, by the way, and or taken out of the game. Something. Because if you die and you respawn, you know where everybody's at. You have little wall hacks. And then not to mention, that 6th Sense perk, it just activates. So you don't have to do nothing for it. Literally, somebody's aiming at you, your screens start flashing yellow, and you just know where everybody's at. They need to do something about that, because that is going to be BS in comp. And keep in mind, I don't play rank, but I could just see how that would be fucking annoying. Now, as for like Purse 3, you get a strategist, and you can you get bonus points for destroying enemy equipment and deploy your own equipment faster. So like your ammo packs and so on and so forth. You basically get a bonus to that type of stuff. I will say out of all of them, I was using perk 2 the most, the recon one, because the ability to see through walls was insane to me, and having that 6th Sense perk has literally helped me turn on so many people that were shooting me. It needs to be nerfed. That shit needs to be nerfed, because I should not be able to see through walls directly after respawning. That's BS. Even I can say it, and I benefited from it. It's BS. And you could access, and at the first beta you were able to access 2 wild cards. One was overkill. Everybody knows what overkill is. Another one was a perk greed, so you can get another perk on top of your 3 perks. Very, very simple. To sum this all up, this game is going to be fun, but the only thing that's going to really fuck with this game is that SBMM plague or whatever, because there was matches where it was a lot of fun, and then there was matches where it just completely sucked. It was just a toss-up. Now, I had more fun matches than bad matches, so that's probably a very good sign. And I'm not talking about good matches like I'm just rolling over everybody. No, I'm talking about matches where I didn't feel like a victim, like where I didn't feel like I was going against the sweatiest of sweatiest motherfuckers. Like there were, of course, that 1 or 2 people in the match who was like, you know, it was like that. But it wasn't like the vast majority. Like I wasn't going against full-on teams where it felt like everybody was doing that, or like I had teammates who didn't know what the hell they were doing. Granted, there was a few matches where I had paint drinkers for teammates. That is unavoidable. However, overall, I had a very good experience this first weekend. Now, it could be because it was the closed beta, but if you had an Xbox One, you were able to get it, because if you got Game Pass, you're able to get that thing, and a lot of people were playing it, and a lot of people pre-ordered this game. So during this open beta testing, it should be very interesting to see how my opinion changes as far as matchmaking goes. Now, I've enjoyed this game, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. It's open beta coming tomorrow at the time of me uploading this. So make sure y'all go check it out for yourself, formulate your own opinion, and let me know what you think about this game in the comment section below. We do know it's COD, and we've been through the same song and dance. I've done taking CODs off from like Infinite Warfare to Modern Warfare 3, so on and so forth, so I could at least enjoy most of these games for what they are. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gone. Peace.